action coming up tonight in the Axis Football League. Today's matchup features a couple of the league's most prominent players. To keep track, our tech team has placed an X under their display to help spot them. Let's get things underway here in Week 5. He'll send this one deep. Boston getting set to start off this drive. Newman drops back into the pocket. He's hit hard and taken down in the backfield. They'll lose 10 on the play. The offense comes in on second down. Thompson takes the handoff. That's the end of that play. Gain of 11. Two receivers for the offense.
Go!
Play action fake. Drop pass by the offense. The punt team takes the field.
Hike!
The punt's away. And he is down. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. Dropping back. Makes the throw to the middle of the field. Tillman with the tackle. Gain of 15. First and 10 for the offense.
Go!
He throws one. Tillman brings him to the ground. Gain of 12 on the play. First down and 10 to go. Steps into the pocket. He throws one with some air under it. Tillman with the tackle. Gain of 12 on the play. Run to the right side. Blackwell wrestles him to the ground. That's good for about 7 yards. Second down. 3 yards to go. Toss outside to the runner. And he won't make it very far before being dragged down. Gain of 1 on the play. Third down. Steps into the pocket. He makes the throw, and it's caught for the score. Touchdown! The offense sets up for the point after. There's the kick. And the extra point is good. They'll go out in front first today. The offense lines up to kick it off. He kicks it away. Boston getting set to start off this drive. He drops back into the pocket. He sends one deep down the left side. And that pass is complete to Keller. And down he goes. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. First down and 10 to go. Newman hands it off. He's stopped in his tracks. That will be a loss of 2. Two receivers for the offense. Motion for the offense. The handoff is taken by Thompson. And the defender got him down. Gain of 11. The offense lines up on 3rd and short. Newman gives it away. Breaks free from the first tackle. And down he goes. Gain of 7 on the play. Fifth play of the drive. Newman gives it away. He's wrestled down to the ground around the 15. That brings up 2nd down. Boston makes their way to the line here on 2nd down. The handoff is taken by Thompson. And the tackle is made. Gain of 9 on the play. It's a Boston 3rd down. Running the RPO, he decides to pull the trigger. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Turner. Gain of 4 on the play. A fresh set of downs for Boston. The handoff is taken. And they're in. Beantown. Touchdown. The kicking team lines up for the PAT. The kick is up. And it's good. Lining up for the kickoff. Fowler with the kick. Tackled after returning it up near the 25-yard line. They will look to get this drive going here from the 25. Play action fake. Blackwell makes the tackle. A huge pickup there by the offense. Second play of the drive. Motion right. He stretches the handoff to the outside. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Jackson. Gain of 14 on the play. 1st and 10 for the offense. Motion for the offense.
Go!
Inside run. Blackwell wrestles him to the ground. Gain of 12 on the play. First down and 10 to go. Steps into the pocket. He sends this one into this. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown. They'll opt for the single-point attempt here.
Tonight.
The kick is up, and it sails through. They will pull ahead with that score. Lining up for the kickoff. The kick is off. A fresh set of downs for Boston.
Tonight.
Sets up the RPO and makes the throw to the receiver. That gets us to second down. Boston makes their way up to the line. Newman drops back into the pocket. Finds a target. He grabs it out of the air. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. First down, Boston. First down and 10 to go.
Tonight.
The handoff is taken by Thompson. And down he goes. Gain of 8 on the play. The offense comes in with a 2 tight end set. He gives it away. He is picked up and brought down. Gain of 10 on the play. Boston makes their way up to the line. Newman drops back into the pocket. Tosses one short, and that pass is complete to Keller. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. Short gain on the play. Second down for the offense. Motion for the offense.
Tonight.
Play action pass. And he's brought down in the backfield for a sack. Loss of 6 on the play. Third down. 8 yards to go.
Tonight.
Newman's back to pass. The pass is knocked down. Incomplete. The offense lines up to punt. He punts it away. The punt goes into the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Dropping back. He throws it deep along the sideline. And it's intercepted. He's tackled. A fresh set of downs for Boston. Player in motion to the right. Newman drops back into the pocket. Makes the throw. He'll be brought down up near the 50. That'll be good for a couple of yards. Boston makes their way to the line here on second down. The receiver goes into motion.
Hike.
Newman gives it away. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Turner. That gets us to third down. Third and 10 for the offense.
Hike.
Newman's back to pass. The catch is made by Miller. And he's tackled. They covered a lot of ground on that play. First down and 10 to go. The handoff is taken by Thompson. He's put to the turf. Gain of 10 on the play. That brings us to the end of the first quarter. A close game so far today. A fresh set of downs for Boston. Player in motion to the right. Newman's back to pass. He makes the throw down near the 15. He safely steps out of bounds. That will be good for about 6. Sixth play of the drive. The runner takes it outside, and he's wrestled to the ground. That will be a loss of 5. Third down for the offense. They'll send a player in motion. He drops back to pass. And they're in! Beantown! Touchdown! They're setting up for the extra point. It's up. And the extra point is good. The offense lines up to kick it off. Fowler boots it away here. And down he goes. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. He drops back to pass. He sees a target over the middle. Complete to Burke for the reception. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Jackson. That'll be good for a first down. First and 10 for the offense. He hands it to the running back. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. That will be good for about 1. Second down. Massey takes the ball. He dodges away. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Hunt. Gain of 11. The defense sets up in a 3-4 set. QB back to pass. Throws it off to the left side. Massey inhales that pass. Blackwell wrestles him to the ground. Gain of 20 on the play. First and goal. He'll toss it to the back. And he's in for the score. The kicking team sets up for the extra point. There's the kick. And the extra point is good. That score will put them in the lead. Lining up for the kickoff. The kicker sends this one deep into the end zone. The offense will look to get things going from the 25. A flag on the play. I think they're going to get the offense for a false start. And they'll take the penalty. Operating from the gun.
Hike.
Newman hands it off. And he's tackled. Gain of 8 on the play. Third play of the drive.
Go!
Newman gives it away. And the tackle is made. That will go for about 8 yards. First down and 10 to go. He makes the handoff to the outside. He's finally taken down. They covered a lot of ground on that play. First and 10.
Hike.
He makes the handoff to the outside, and he'll be tackled near the line. Gain of 1 on the play. The defense lines up in a 3-4. Newman gives it away. Tackle made by Person. Gain of 4 on the play. Operating out of the pistol. Player in motion. He drops back to pass. The pass is incomplete. The punt team takes the field.
Go!
He punts it away. The punt will sail into the end zone for a touchback. Setting up shop from the 20. He drops back. A flag on the play. Makes the throw to the middle of the field. And it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. We'll see if that holds up after the penalty. Holding is going to be the call. The referee caught him. They will accept the penalty. First down and 10 to go. He drops back into the pocket. He tosses one short to the sideline. Down to the ground. Tackle made by Hunt. Gain of 16 on the play. First and 10.
Hike.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Pass complete. He'll be tackled near the 45. Gain of 14 on the play. First and 10. Hand off to the left side. Tillman brings him to the ground. That'll go for 9 yards. Second down for the offense. Just 1 yard to go. The receiver goes into motion.
Sit up.
On the run pass option, he gives it to the runner. The defense is finally able to bring him down. Gain of 14 on the play. First and 10. Player in motion to the right. He steps back to pass. Flings one. And he's immediately brought down. Gain of 1 on the play. A nickel set for the defense.
Go.
Outside handoff. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Jackson. Gain of 12 on the play. First and goal. He makes the throw to the... He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown! The kicking team sets up for the extra point. Here's the kick. And the extra point is good. They'll widen the gap a bit with that score. Here comes the kicking team. The kick sails deep. The offense will look to get things going from the 25. Newman's back to pass. Makes the throw. Tracks down that ball like a center fielder. And the tackle will be made by James. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. Operating from under center. Hands it off, and he will be taken down. Tackle made by Turner. That gets us to second down. A dime set for the defense. Newman's back to pass. He makes the throw over to the sideline, and he's immediately brought down. Gain of 14 on the play. First and 10 for the offense. Newman drops back into the pocket. Tosses one short. He safely steps out of bounds. That will be good for about one. Second down for the offense. 3 yards to go. QB back to pass. Play action fake. Throws this one along the sideline, just past the line of scrimmage. And he's brought to the turf. Gain of 10 on the play. A shotgun set for the offense. A fresh set of downs for Boston. The handoff is taken by Thompson. And down he goes. Gain of 11. A fresh set of downs for Boston. Newman's back to pass. Tipped away and incomplete. Second and 10 for the offense. Dropping back, flings one. And he's wrestled to the ground. That will bring up third down. The offense comes in with two receivers. He drops back. Newman lets it fly. And it's a catch for Morales. And he'll be pulled down immediately. Gain of 16 on the play. A fresh set of downs for Boston. He sends this touchdown for Beantown. The kicking team sets up for the extra point. Fowler with the kick. And the extra point is good. Boston eats away at the lead a bit. The kicking team set up to boot it away. He kicks it away. And he's tackled. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. He drops back into the pocket. It is snagged by Morin. Blackwell makes the tackle. Gain of 17. First down and 10 to go. He drops back to pass. Incomplete pass. Second and 10 for the offense. He drops back to pass. Fires a rocket. And it's intercepted. He'll be tackled near the 45. Boston getting set to start off this drive. Newman drops back into the pocket. Bradley reels that one in. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. A huge gain by the offense. It's a Boston timeout. That will be their first of the half. A fresh set of downs for Boston. Newman's back to pass. Tosses it off to the right side of the field. He's stopped and taken down up near the 10. A nice pickup there by the offense. First down and 10 to go. Newman with the toss. Interception. And he's brought to the turf. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. He drops back to pass, makes the throw over to the left side. The pass is incomplete. Second and 10 for the offense. Tosses a pass, and it's knocked away by the defense. The offense coming in with a two-back set. He makes the handoff to the left side. And he is down. Gain of 6 on the play. The punt team takes the field. He makes the punt. He is picked up and brought down. Boston getting set to start off this drive. He drops back. Newman lets it fly. Tipped away and incomplete. Boston makes their way to the line here on second down. Newman's back to pass. Throws one. And that pass is complete to Keller. Freeman brings him down for the tackle. That will wrap things up for the second quarter. A close game so far today. And onto the field comes the kicking team. The kick is off. And the defender got him down. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. Player in motion. He hands it to the runner inside. And he is finally dragged down. Gain of 14 on the play. First and 10.
Go!
Olsen's got him. Down with the sack. They'll lose 8 on the play. The offense comes in on second down. Run pass option. The QB gives it to the runner. That's the end of that play. That'll go for 9 yards. The offense will operate from the gun. He steps back to pass. The pass connects. Blackwell wrestles him to the ground. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. The offense coming in with a 2-back set. He drops back into the pocket. He fakes the handoff. And it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. Second down and 10 to go. Player in motion. Looking to the right side of the end zone. Tipped away and incomplete. Third and 10. Steps into the pocket. He fakes the handoff. And he crosses the goal line for a touchdown. They're setting up for the extra point. It's up. And the extra point is good. They'll widen the gap a bit with that score. The kicking team set up to boot it away. He kicks it deep. The offense will start things off from the 25. Motion for the offense. He sees a target over the middle of the field. The ball is out. And he's tackled. Gain of 11. A fresh set of downs for Boston. Newman gives it away. And he's tackled up near the line of scrimmage. Small gain on the play. The offense comes in on second down. Newman with the toss. He safely steps out of bounds. And it's a Boston first down. Operating from the gun. And they're in. Beantown, touchdown. The offense sets up for the point after. Fowler boots it away here. Inches wide. No good. Boston eats away at the lead a bit. The kicking team set up to boot it away. The kick's away. breaks away from the first defender, and he's tackled. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. He gives it to the runner on the right side. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Jackson. Gain of 13. First and 10 for the offense. The runner will take it on the draw. Tackle made by Wilkins. Short gain of 2. Second down for the offense. Motion for the offense. He gives it to the runner on the right side. Blackwell makes the tackle. That will be good for about 6. Fourth play of the drive. The receiver goes into motion. He drops back to pass. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Hunt. That will go for about 8 yards. First and 10 for the offense. Tosses it over to the sideline, and he misses the target. Second down and 10 to go. The runner takes the toss to the right. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Jackson. That's good for about 7 yards. Third down. Player in motion. They'll run a counter play to the outside. Wilkins breaks through. It's a sack. That will go for about 5 yards. First and 10 for the offense. He gives it away. And down he goes. They'll lose 1 on the play. Second down. 11 yards to go. He drops back to pass. He's got a target near the 20. The pass is intercepted. Boston getting set to start off this drive. He drops back. And he's brought down in the backfield for a sack. Loss of 6 on the play. A dime set for the defense. Thompson takes the handoff. And he's stopped up around the 20. That brings up third down. It's a Boston third down. Newman drops back into the pocket. The ball is caught. Gain of 7 on the play. The offense sets up to punt one away. He makes the punt. And he's tackled. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. Off tackle run to the outside. And the defense brings him down. That gets us to second down. Second down, 3 yards to go. The receiver goes into motion. He drops back to pass. He'll make the throw deep over the middle of the field. And he's stopped up around the 20. They covered a lot of ground on that play. From under center. He drops back into the pocket. Fakes the handoff and looks to pass. Lost ball on the field. Gain of 11. First down and goal for the offense. He makes the inside handoff. Ripped to the ground. That'll go for about 3 yards. Second down and goal for the offense. He gives it away. Wrapped up, brought down. Tackle made by Olsen. That brings up third down. The offense comes to the line on third and goal. Inside run. Touchdown! They'll opt for the single point attempt here.
Go!
Here's the kick. And the extra point is good. That score extends their lead. The kicking team set up to boot it away. He boots it away. The offense will start things off from the 25.
Go!
The handoff is taken by Thompson. Brought down by Curry. That will push them back 3 yards. The offense lines up on second and long. Newman's back to pass. He's got a receiver near the 30. The catch is made by Miller. The tackle is made. Gain of 11. Third down for the offense. 2 yards to go.
Tonight.
Thompson takes the handoff. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. That's good for about 7 yards. A fresh set of downs for Boston. Newman hands it off. And he wraps him up. Tackle made by Edwards. That'll go for about 3 yards. Boston makes their way to the line here on second down. Thompson takes the handoff. He'll be tackled near the 45. That will bring up third down. Boston sets up on third down. Newman hands it off. And the tackle will be made by Freeman. The third quarter comes to an end. A bit of an unbalanced match so far. A fresh set of downs for Boston. They'll send a player in motion. Newman hands it off. Rowe with the tackle. That'll go for about 3 yards. Eighth play of the drive. Newman's back to pass. Tosses it over to the sideline. The catch is made by Bradley. Gain of 9 on the play. A fresh set of downs for Boston. Newman gives it a... He drops the ball. And the tackle is made. They'll lose a couple yards there. Operating from the gun. Player in motion to the left. Go. He sends this one into the center of the end. And Boston scores! In for the touchdown. The offense sets up to go for 2. Player in motion to the left. Go! Newman hands it off. And the 2-point conversion is no good. Boston eats away at the lead a bit. And onto the field comes the kicking team. Fowler with the kick. And down he goes. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Hand off to the right side. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Hunt. Gain of 11. Second play of the drive. Delayed handoff by the QB. The defense is finally able to bring him down. That'll be good for a first down. The offense will operate from the gun. Hubbard takes the handoff. Brought down by Monroe. They'll lose 1 on the play. Second down. 11 yards to go. QB back to pass. He throws it off to the right side. Complete to Burke for the... And he's in for the score. They'll opt for the single-point attempt here. There's the kick. And the extra point is good. That score widens their lead a bit. Lining up for the kickoff. The kick sails deep. Boston getting set to start off this drive. Pitch left to the runner. And he's brought down before making it too far. That will be good for about 1. Boston makes their way to the line here on second down. Go. Newman hands it off. And he's tackled. That's good for about 7 yards. Third down, 2 yards to go. There's a flag on the play. They're going to get the offense for a false start here. They'll accept the penalty. Third down, 7 yards to go. Thompson takes the handoff, and he is down. Gain of 6 on the play. The punt team makes its way up the line. He makes the punt. The tackle is made. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Dropping back. He fakes the handoff. Makes the throw near the 35-yard line. Down to the ground. Tackle made by Hunt. Gain of 8 on the play. The offense comes in on second down. 2 yards to go. Off tackle run to the outside. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Jackson. That will go for about 8 yards. First and 10 for the offense. QB back to pass. Makes the throw. It is snagged by Morin. He's going to be brought down up near the 25. Good enough for a first down. First and 10 for the offense. Looking for a target short over the middle. He's brought down by the defense. Tackle made by May. That gets us to second down. The offense comes in on second down. 7 yards to go. Left side handoff. And the defender got him down. Gain of 11. First and 10. On the handoff. He's stopped and taken down up near the 10. That will be good for about 1. A nickel set for the defense. Hands it off to the left side. And he crosses the goal line for a touchdown. The kicking team lines up for the PAT. Here's the kick. And the extra point is good. That score extends their lead. Here comes the kicking team. The kicker sends this one deep into the end zone. Boston getting set to start off this drive. Newman's back to pass. Looking deep downfield in single coverage. Incomplete. Second and 10. Newman hands it off. The tackle is made. They'll lose 1 on the play. Third down. 11 yards to go. Thompson takes the handoff. He's put to the turf. Gain of 3 on the play. The offense lines up to punt. He makes the punt. Slides off the defender. Ripped to the ground. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. He hands it off. And the tackle is made. Gain of 4 on the play. Second down, 15 yards to go. QB back to pass. He makes the throw over to the right side. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Jackson. Gain of 15. First down and 10 to go. QB back to pass. Sets his feet and throws. And it's knocked away by the defense. Second and 10. Run to the right side. Brought down by Monroe. That will go for about 8 yards. Third down for the offense. 2 yards to go. Makes the handoff. The defense is finally able to bring him down. Good enough for a first down. First and 10 for the offense.
Go!
Handoff to Massey. Down to the ground. Tackle made by Hunt. That's good for 10 yards. The offense comes in on second down. They'll only need to punch it forward a few inches.
Go!
Right side handoff. And he will be taken down. Tackle made by Jackson. Good enough for a first down. First down and goal for the offense. First down and goal for the offense. On the handoff. And he's in for the score. They're setting up for the extra point.
Go!
The kick is up. And the extra point is good. That score widens their lead a bit. Here comes the kicking team. The kicker sends this one deep into the end zone. This drive will begin from the 25-yard line. He drops back into the pocket. And it's knocked away by the defense. Second and 10. Steps into the pocket. Morales on the reception. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. Gain of 15. It's a Boston timeout. That will be their first of the half. Operating from under center. Newman drops back into the pocket. There's a penalty flag on the field, and the pass is incomplete. We'll see if that holds up after the penalty. I think this one is going to go against the offense for pass interference. They'll accept the penalty. First down and long. Newman with the toss. And it's a catch for Morales. Gain of 17. Boston makes their way up to the line. He drops back to pass. He pulls it in. And the tackle is made. Gain of 15. Timeout Boston. That will be their second of the half. First and 10. Newman's back to pass. Throws a pass. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. Seventh play of the drive.
Go.
Newman lets it fly. And that pass is complete to Keller. And the tackle will be made by Freeman. Gain of 16 on the play. Timeout Boston. That will be their last of the half. First down and 10 to go. Newman's back to pass. Penalty marker on the field. Bradley reels that one in. The tackle is made. Let's see how the penalty affects that play. It looks like the defense is going to get flagged for holding. It looks like they'll decline the penalty. Gain of 18 on the play. A fresh set of downs for Boston. Newman drops back into the pocket. Touchdown for Beantown! They're setting up for the extra point. The kick is up. And it's good. Boston eats away at the lead a bit. The offense will take the kickoff conversion here. They'll start 4th and 12 from their own 28. Makes the throw. And it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. They're unable to convert, and the defense will take over. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. And they'll take a knee here to run down the clock. A two-receiver set for the offense. And he takes a knee to keep the clock running. Third down and long. And it is over. For the entire Axis football crew, my name is Andy McNamara. We'll see you next game.